Assalamu Alaikum, friends. Welcome back to our channel. Today, I'm going to share a story that is not only scary and interesting, but will also strengthen your faith. It's called The Devil's Grandmother, A Journey into the Jungle. One day, a young boy named Abdullah and his sister Fatima ventured into the jungle to look for fruits. It was a strange day. The air was cold, the trees stood bare and dry, and an eerie silence hung over everything. Fatima, feeling a bit nervous, clutched her brother's arm. "Brother," she whispered, "this jungle feels very strange." "I'm scared," Abdullah, trying to be brave, replied. "Trust in Allah, Fatima. Everything will be fine. We're just here for a little while." As they walked deeper and deeper into the woods, they stumbled upon an old, broken-down wooden house. It looked like it hadn't been lived in for 100 years. Suddenly, with a loud creak, the door swung open all by itself. A voice, sweet but somehow unsettling, drifted out from the darkness inside. "Come, children," it called. "Come and eat some hot, delicious halwa. It's Nana Alma's love." Drawn by the promise of a warm treat, they cautiously stepped inside. There, sitting in a rocking chair, was a very old woman. Her face was covered in wrinkles, but she had a wide, welcoming smile. She offered a bowl of sweet-smelling halwa to Fatima. Just as Fatima took her first bite, her eyes rolled back, and she fainted, collapsing onto the floor. Abdullah rushed to her side, shouting, "Fatima, Fatima, open your eyes." Suddenly, the old woman's eyes turned a fiery red. She let out a loud, chilling laugh that echoed through the small house. "Now you are mine too," she cackled. "I am the devil's grandmother." Overcome with terror, Abdullah didn't think twice. He turned and ran out of the house as fast as his legs could carry him. Tears streamed down his face. His heart pounded with fear, but the name of Allah was on his lips. As he ran blindly through the tangled forest, he came across a beautiful deer. There was a gentle light in its eyes and a sense of peace in its presence. The deer spoke to him in a calm voice. "Abdullah, do not be afraid," it said. "That woman is no ordinary grandmother. She is indeed the devil's grandmother. To defeat her and save your sister, you must find a special, glowing flower in the very center of the jungle." Abdullah, still in shock, asked, "Who are you? How do you know this?" The deer smiled warmly. "I am only a guide," it replied. "In reality, I am an angel sent by Allah to help you." Trusting the words of the angel, Abdullah ventured into the darkest part of the jungle, his fear replaced by a new determination. After a long and difficult search, he finally saw it. In a small clearing, there was a single white flower, shining with a pure, bright light. It didn't have a fragrance, but it radiated a powerful, holy light. The angel's voice echoed in his mind. "Take one leaf from this flower and place it in Fatima's mouth." Abdullah carefully plucked a leaf and raced back to the creepy old house. He found Fatima just as he had left her, still unconscious on the floor. With trembling hands, he gently placed the flower's leaf in her mouth. After a few moments, Fatima's eyelids fluttered, and she slowly opened her eyes. Seeing his sister awake, Abdullah felt a surge of faith and courage. He stood up and began to recite loudly from the Holy Qur'an. Kul Udu by Rabbil Falak, Kul Udu by Rabbin Nas. The moment the sacred words filled the air, the devil's grandmother let out a piercing scream. Her face began to contort and burn, and thick smoke poured out of her body. "No, how is this possible?" she shrieked in agony. "The power of the Quran has burned me." Right before their eyes, she dissolved into a cloud of black smoke and vanished completely. Still shaking, Fatima looked at her brother. "Brother, what was all of that?" Abdullah smiled, his heart filled with gratitude. "Allah saved us, Fatima. With the power of the Quran, prayer, and our faith, we can defeat any evil trick that comes our way." The lesson from this story is simple but powerful. We should never be tempted by the sweet words of strangers, because evil can come in many disguises. And most importantly, always seek protection and help from the Quran and from Allah, because true strength lies in our faith. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. Assalamu Alaikum.